Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to Christmas Crafting 2024. And I want to work of course, in my journal today, and I want to get the cover done and hopefully get a bit of decoration done. We might start putting some things in. I'm not sure how far we'll get. So yeah, just brushing off bits of glitter and stuff. Not sure how they got on there. So yeah, so it's a bit of a strange watery sunshine day today, but I've got the sun coming in but not too bright, so I can have my blind open, which is nice. So let's get started on our cover. I was thinking, I bought the other day, I went to Hobbycraft and I bought this roll of gorgeous red Lurex mesh, I think that's what it's called. And it's stretchy, but it's really nice, and there's loads of it. So I thought, well, I'll try and use that. But of course, red against red, not really ideal. So I thought, well, what can I put behind it? Let's just get these ribbons out of the way. And I thought, well, I need a bit of lace or something. And I opened my lace box, and sitting on top of my lace box was this gorgeous doily, which I think I keep looking at and wanting to use in some way, and not quite finding the right project. But I think this might be the one. I do rather like that spread around there. So what I'm thinking, so I'll wrap that around. Of course, it's not lying beautifully flat, but I think I can tease it flat, I think, with the glue and stuff. So if I can put that there, then I put my bit of mesh. I've got to cut this down. I've just got an offcut. But I was thinking if I could then put the red on and build it from there. I'll need to cut that down, so maybe I should do that first so that we know what we're working with. So I hope everybody's well and not getting any nasty winter bugs. Everybody here is that I know of is okay, all the family are okay. But you know it's like, the closer you get to Christmas, the more these winter bugs start to rear their ugly little heads and make life difficult for everybody. So far so good, fingers crossed. So I hope you're all well too. And I'm just wondering, I didn't know whether to snip across this a little bit, across this corner, so it's a bit not so square, maybe just a tiny bit, just to soften this corner a little. I mean, just a tiny bit. And I'll do the other side as well. Yeah, just I think it's just this overhang from when we do on our journal cards and things. Starting to have an aversion to corners. It's a bit daft, really. There we are. That's the way it goes. Excuse me. Quick sip. Oop. Right. So I think the only way this is going to work is if I just get started and dive in. Otherwise it'll be a very long video. Probably will anyway, knowing me. Can't stop. So how far across? Because I wanted to put something down this edge, so I think I need to leave a little bit of space here so I can decorate the edge of the journal, because this is all a little bit what do you call it? It's got little bubbles in it, really. So I want to cover that up. So I think this is where I want this to lie. So it's not completely wrapped all around. So I could do it like that, but then I can't really get anything, a focal point on there. So I wanted it to give me room for my focal point. So let's do this. Okay. I'll use my fabric glue. Should work. It's a bit mucky, but now I think part of the problem, this doily is quite big, and I think when I've looked at it on other journal covers, it's been too big. But as this journal cover is slightly bigger than the norm, I think it's working better. So I think what I need to do is just put a bit of glue around here to anchor it down, and then I can add the glue on the edges where I need it. There. To try and get it nice and smooth. So I'll do the other side as well, just so that that middle part is all glued. That around. Okay. And just gradually work our way out. I don't know if there's a good method for gluing down doilies. Just have to do it bit by bit. Isn't it beautiful though? I'm pleased to have found a way to use it because I just think it's so lovely. Right, I think I will turn it around because I can get at it more easily. And just do that, and then I'll go around the edges, around the individual scalloped bits afterwards. Just try and get this lying as flat as I can. No idea where I picked this doily up from. It's one of those, you know, you just go to these places and just see one little thing and think, oh, that'll do. I like that. Or it was in a bundle of something. I really can't remember. I've got a box full of doilies, but I think this one is one of my favourites. Right, now I just want to go around the edge. Make sure it's fully anchored. This glue is pretty good, I must say. I mean, it's, I don't know, probably less than half. A big bottle of fabric glue from Hobbycraft, and it's 300 millilitres, so it's a good sized bottle. It's £6. So I think that compares very well with Fabri-Tac, which is probably more than double that for a similar size bottle. And I think it works pretty well. Unless I find in a couple of years' time everything starts falling off. Then I might have to review my assessment, but at the moment I'm pretty happy with this. And it's so much easier to go and buy it. Well, I know it's quite easy to order stuff from Amazon, but yeah, I think cost-wise it works pretty well, and it doesn't seem to fountain out the top the way Fabri-Tac always seem to, and I do seem to be able to get it to come out the bottle a little better as well. Right, how are we doing around here? Does need to. Let's see if I can get this bit to glue down here. Okay. Right, so that's on. I love that. Now I need to put this on. So that's going to wrap around as well. Yeah, that's going to work quite nicely. So do some there, just to be on the safe side. Let's put some there. Okay, that's that. Right, for my focal point, I have got this piece from the Stamperia paper pad fussy cut, this tree, and I've also glittered. I don't know if you can see where the star was, or should be, where it was in the design, and where the tinsel goes across. I glittered that up, so I thought that would be quite nice on here. But I felt like it needed one more thing. So I've got some of this ribbon that I bought this year. It's got, if you can see, it's got the stars on it. So I'm thinking I'd like to put that underneath and wrap that around as well. And then that's going to go on top there. And I think that just gives it that finishing bit of glamour. And I've just got to cut my ribbon. And I will do the tail thing as well, again on this end too. I always forget which way I have to cut it. It's that way, isn't it? Yep. I have so often cut it the wrong way and ended up with a little pointy bit rather than the banner shape. Like that. Yep. Yep, I'm liking that. Liking that a lot. Okay, more glue. I did have to briefly stop the camera and refill my bottle, so it's coming out much nicer now. Alright, so that's glued on there. Oop. Just pulled it right off. Let's hope that's going to stay there. Turn it over a bit more carefully this time. Now that doesn't look straight, so let's see. I think it's not too bad. Alright. I'll wrap that around. There we are. Okay, so now we can put our Christmas tree on. We can put that on right there. And I think that looks very nice. Yep, I'm happy with that. And then we'll have to see what we can put along the edge. I don't want something that's going to detract from the rest of it. I just want something to give it that finishing touch. I haven't quite decided fully what I'm going to use. I've got some options. this on here like that. Yeah. Love it. Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I've been thinking, what am I going to do? Until I come and sat down and started playing with things this morning, I didn't really know what I was going to put on here, apart from I knew I wanted to put the tree. And I wanted something down the edge, but again, I don't know quite what. So, one option I have is this gorgeous lace that I bought when I was in Marrakesh, which I do love. Because I didn't want anything contrasting too much with this, because this is quite a white. It's a sort of slightly off-white, but it's not cream. So I didn't really want something like this, which would really be a contrast, a real contrast, even though it would go quite well on the background. So I was thinking something like this possibly would work. That's an option. I have more. I have many. I will try and be decisive. I don't think any of my green ones are quite wide enough. I do have a green lace, but I think that's going to go inside. So one thing I do have is this gold trim. I don't know if that would work at all. Nah, I think it's a bit lost there, to be honest. No. Don't think I want red. Rickrack would be a bit too obvious for me, because I'm always using my gold rickrack because I love it. But I'm coming back to this. I think I'd need to put it on the other side as well, wouldn't I? Yes, I think I would. I didn't leave enough out for both sides. Should have done. I'm going to run out of this before very long. I've still got a reasonable amount left, so I'm going to put another piece. Cut another piece. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this here and on the back. Yeah. Okay. Decision made. I do like that, and it goes really well with the doily, I think. Hopefully it covers up my less than perfect sewing along this edge. Bring it up a little bit. How are we doing? Yep. And we'll turn it over, and let's just make sure I'll do it on the other side. And ironically, it looks a lot better on this side. Well, I'm going to start the sewing on the front next time. So clearly do a better job at the beginning of my sewing around the covers than I do at the end. It starts to ruck and gather a little bit, I think. Well, it does when I sew it, because it doesn't for other people. Okay, let's put that on here as well. I'm going to do it this way round because I find that a bit easier. So we have a journal cover, very different to any of my other ones, which is nice because you do them every year. I think I did a count. This is my 6th journal, Christmas journal, I mean. Apart from ones that I've done to give away, because I gave one away last year, and obviously I've got one for this year. But for myself, I think this is the 6th one. Let me just quickly have another check. Yes. Yeah, I've got 5 sitting on my shelf behind me, all full of Christmas memories, because I have now finished last year's. Woohoo! I did that during the week. Just got those last couple of days done. It's absolutely stuffed. Yeah, it's about this thick. So hopefully there's plenty of room to expand in this one now. Okay, let's take those bits out. Right, so now we want to work on putting some lace on the inside, I think. Yeah, I don't know whether I'm going to put how much I'm going to put on there. I do like a bit of lace on these covers, on these pages, so I think maybe the gold would go quite good on here as a starting point. And I'm going to put the year on this with, I shall die cut it. I usually die cut the numbers. Gold there, or what else have I got? I've got some various bits of red trim and or lace. Different shades of red as well, strangely. Got that. That doesn't really go, actually. I think this lace might be a better match on here. It's okay, but I think I like gold on this particular page. I think it just gives it a slightly classy finish. So I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put another one on the back. Make sure it's the same height. That's that one. And that one. I'll just go through and choose some for each signature. And then I'll glue them on off camera. Oh yes, got my lovely side tuck. I'm going to need something on here, aren't I? Where did I put my snippet roll? It's here somewhere. Got a bit buried. Is that it? Yes. Feels like there's a bit missing, but maybe I've used some. Put a little bit there. Put it there, it just doesn't really need to be a big piece. I'm going to put that on here. I think I will do something with this. It's a bit thin. I'm going to line it with some paper or something, I think. But I do want to put that on, so I'm going to do it while we're here. Oops. Oh, I put the glue on the wrong side. No, I haven't. What am I doing? No, I hadn't put the glue on the wrong side. Yeah, I definitely think this needs some kind of reinforcement here. Well, I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet, so we'll come back to it. Okay, bit of decoration. Oh, I might just use it to put photos. Right, I need something along here. Now, yep, I think this lace would be good on here. Let's go to second piece. Oh, of course I've got the gold on the same card and is trying to get in on the act. Let me just wind it up and put my pin back in, and then that'll keep it out of the way. Right, let's have another piece of this lace and then see where it's going to go. Right, so one in here. Kind of makes sense to put it more or less in the same spot. On the other side, it evens it out. So it's going to go there. Let's go back. See what else we've got. I want to put a little something on the edge of here. Not sure at the moment. Something on the edge of the green, I think. Wondering about some. I guess I don't think I want green on here. Green on green? No. I have got some nice red trim somewhere. Yep. I've got this red trim. It's a bit narrower. That's a possibility. I also thought I might try putting on. I don't know whether to try a bit of that. I don't know if that would work. Let's have a look. I pulled out a couple of options of other laces that are not quite so overtly Christmas. Let's see how this would look. Feels like it needs maybe a bit of colour. It's quite nice though. I've just bought that the other day. It's rather pretty. Yeah, I think I will. Let's tidy that up a little. One of those. I mean, I may change my mind about where it goes, but I really like it, so I'm going to use it somewhere. This is lovely. Okay, one of those. Still slightly drawn to having a splash of red because I have got this, you can see, got this little red car down here, and I feel like it needs a bit of corresponding red along in there. So what could I do? Could I add some extra trim? Oh yes, I have got something. something narrow. So maybe I can add a bit of this as well. Down the middle or up the side. I don't want to limit the space for writing. Move that over a bit. Could I put that down the middle? How'd that look? I do also have red rickrack, you won't be surprised to learn, which could also work. Don't know, that's a bit, makes it look a bit hefty. I need something a bit more delicate on there, I think. Could do, where are we? Where did my red rickrack go? No, it's a bit wide, my red rickrack. Ooh, I don't know. Well, I quite like that. Okay, we're going to go with the red rickrack, I think, to bring out the red. Let's cut a piece of that. Okay. These are going here. Let's see, where's the other piece of green? I might put that on here to bring that to kind of correspond with this, although there's not a lot of red here, but I think that might just cheer it up anyway. Let's do a bit of that. I will glue all these on off camera because this is taking a little while to decide. Right, so let's go into the second signature and see what we can do in there. So we can have something along the edge of this one. I'm thinking red with the gold trim. Don't need that. Oh, I really must remember to put my pins back in my laces, otherwise they just get in the way, don't they? Let's put these pins in my little pin cushion so I don't lose them. Okay. Yeah, that one is going on there. So I shall therefore need to put one on the back. So just measure it again. So let's pop that goes in there. This one can come in here. Oh yes, that looks lovely in there. Jolly good. Right, where do we need a piece next? Oh, that's where I used some of my snippet. That's why it was a bit shorter than I thought. There it is. Forget what you've done sometimes, don't you? Okay, lovely. Shall we put a piece of lace along here? I think I'm fancying a bit of green. Just trying to remember where I put it. There it is. I've got cards of lace everywhere. wouldn't believe there's so many different shades of red. Okay, I think I'm going to put this one. It doesn't want to lay as flat as I'd like. Let's put that there. That's a little bit shorter, so put that there. And have it the right way round. So I can go in there. And I'm still not at all sure about this piece. I'm half-minded to take it out. It just doesn't seem to go. I thought it would, but I'm not sure now. Right, so we were going to put, where's the other half of that piece of music? There, oh here it is. So we'll have a bit more of the green. Don't know why that keeps attaching to everything, it's just a little bit of green thread. I think it wants to be used or something. See what we can do, find a use for it somewhere. Okay. Right, what about, I've got a couple of options, something slightly less obvious. Oh, there was another one. I picked up another one. Where is it? There it is. This one I thought might be a bit fun because it's got a nice edge to it. Oh, it's an odd piece, but it's long enough, luckily. I have got a bit more. So I think I might put that on there just for something different. And we'll cut another one. This one seems to need a pin. Oops. All right, let's cut that one off. Right, let's put that over one side. Let's see. So we put that one in there. And we'll put this one on this side. Okay. We're also going to need to do something there, but I don't know yet. You want to do one more? We need to find a spot for some red, don't we? Well, it'd be tempting to put it on here, but then I'd have to commit to that, wouldn't I? Let's go back. Oh, I have got some red. I have got that red. And I've got some green and I've got some white. So I have got 3. I think we might leave it at that for now. And I can always add more if I feel the need. But I think that's what I'll do. I'll just turn the camera off and I'll put all these bits of lace on, and then we'll see if we can see what else we can do. Not sure what's happening next, but we'll do something. Right, my laces are all in now. I may still add more, but I think I'm happy with what I've done. I've made a few changes as I've gone along, as I'll show you. So just have a quick look through. I'm just looking at my cover again, loving it. Love how that's turned out. Right, so on this page, on this first one, so I put the gold trim, and it looked a little bit, it was a bit underwhelming. So I've added the red. I just felt it needed that pop of extra something on the front. And I think before the next video, I will put my 2024 on here. Then we've got this red lace here. This one, I think we did that, didn't we? We talked about putting the red rickrack down the middle, and I think that looks lovely there. And again, I was going to put it on this side originally, but I thought it just looks better on that side, so I'll put it there. And then that again and again. So yeah, that looks lovely there with the red. I think that really needed that. So that was that signature. Then the next signature, I put this red lace on, but it's got where is it? It's got holes down the middle. I don't know if you saw that. See, it's got these holes down the middle. Obviously you're meant to weave something in, possibly some ribbon or something. So I've added this little green narrow rickrack down there just to cover up, because it was white underneath. I didn't like it. So I thought I'd just add a little bit of extra colour, and it brings out the green in the flowers anyway. So there's that. And then we've got, where's the next one? Oh yes, and then this one, I decided that this green really didn't go against the green of the background. If you can see the green of the cover, it didn't go at all in there, so I changed my mind. And I put this green trim on instead, which is a much better fit for the journal, for the colours. Then we've got our lacy white, which I really like. And again, on this side. Then we've got green again. That just looks so much better than the green I had. I just wanted to use it, but it was a wrong decision. And then on the back one, yeah, this is always the danger. I've got to put something in there to stop that gluing. I'm glad I've gone through it. I've been using these little bits of craft mat just to go in between to stop them sticking to each other. So I haven't put anything down the middle of this one because it's on the green, and actually it looked fine, but we have got a bit of glue seepage, so, and then it looks fine on the back. So yeah, so I'm happy with these at the moment. I think that's all we're going to have time for actually today. I was hoping to do a bit more, but Richard and I need to go and do some shopping. So I'm kind of running out of time. I was a bit of a slow starter this morning. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to finish my video here. Come back and work some more in the journal very soon. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, I hope you like how this is going. I'm loving it myself. Can't wait to start working in it. I've got to get moving because we're already in the middle of November, and I want to start using this at the end of November because we've got, I think I probably mentioned, we're taking Alyssa to a pantomime on the 30th, so I'm going to have to get cracking. It's going to be a busy weekend next weekend. I'm already on Monday morning, and I'm going to have no more time this week until Friday, I don't think, to come back in my craft room. So, yeah, I'm going to have to really get moving. I'll probably have to do quite some of it off camera. I know I don't usually do that, but I think to get this done, I really need to. And, yeah, that's what's going to have to happen, I think. But I'll get as much as I can done on camera. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.